So we're just having a little walk around the reenactors camp, and they're all dressed in their costumes of that period. A little bit of info into the background of the battle. The battle was fought on the 14th of October 1066, and it was between the Norman French army of William, Duke of Normandy, and the English army under the Anglo-Saxon king Harold Godwinson. King Edward the Confessor had died without an heir in January of 1066, and this led to a struggle of succession between several claimants to the English throne. Shortly after Edward's death, Harold Godwinson was crowned, but he faced invasions from William, his own brother Tostig, and Harald Hardrada, the Norwegian king. Hardrada and Tostig defeated the English army at the Battle of Fulford in September of 1066, and were in turn defeated by Harold at the Battle of Stamford Bridge just 5 days later. And this then left William, Duke of Normandy, as his only opponent. William's army had landed his forces on the 28th of September 1066 at Pevensey, south of England. Recovering after their victory at Stamford Bridge, Harold and his army were forced to march swiftly to meet the Norman French invading army. And the two sides met close to the present-day town of Battle, which is near Hastings. After a decisive Norman victory, William was then crowned King of England on Christmas Day 1066. So this battle effectively marks the culmination of William's conquest of England, earning the commonly known title of William the Conqueror.
They pour onto the battlefield, lords and commoners, warriors and farmers, professional soldiers and militia, archers, spearmen, axemen, they all come here to defend this road. But we have the field of Sussex and the neighbouring counties. We have Harold's own huscarls, his household troops. Will it be enough? It has to be enough. More and more and more. Maybe they can hold, maybe England will stand, maybe Saxon England is safe. Once again, please make some noise to welcome the army of Saxon England. But we are missing one man. This army lacks a king. Where is the king? King Harold Godwinson. All eyes search for him.
Slaughter our livestock, rape our women and murder our children. We stand between him and his evil ambition. We stand together. Our shield wall will never break. Men of England, stand with me until victory is ours.
Yes, indeed, victory will be ours. Let's hear it for King Harold.
Be on a great voyage to fight on a distant shore. You have done so in the noble tradition of our Viking ancestors. This fight was not of our making, nor was it born from the desire for naked conquest. This land was rightfully granted to me by King Edward of England, a wise and gentle king. We are here to claim what is rightfully ours. The Pope knows this and gives us his holy blessing. The rest of Europe knows this and lends its support. The richest land in Northern Europe is before you. Fight to make it a Norman kingdom for your children and your grandchildren. Fight and take what is yours by right. Fight and be victorious!
Let's hear it for Normandy! Show me your flags! William, Duke of Normandy, the man that would be king, there he is, riding in front of his army in his red cloak. So the two armies are set. The Saxons are in good spirit, jeering the Normans. The Normans have the blessing of the Holy Mother Church. William has chosen to offer up one of his bravest knights, a champion for the Norman army, who will fight. Taillefer rides a milk-white steed. He is the bravest of the brave. William calls Taillefer forward to show himself to the Norman army. Here he comes, a white horse. Let's hear it for this bravest of knights. Whether you're cheering for Saxons or Normans, you must admire the bravery of one man taking on an army. Taillefer, the champion of the Normans.
There it is.
Taillefer shows himself to the Normans. The Saxons likewise have chosen one of the Huscarls of Harold's own Hearthguard in a blue shield. We know from the history books that the Song of Roland, a famous Viking poem song, was on the lips of our champion, and he sang it as he charged up the hill. Here he comes! Cutting down at his Saxon foeman. They are evenly matched. The nimble horse of Taillefer running rings around the Saxon warrior. The Saxon is being beaten down by blows from the Norman sword. Could this be victory for the Normans? Wait! That's not one champion, that's 4, 5, 6. Is this sporting? I'm not sure. The Saxons seem determined to have victory. Taillefer is now beset by half a dozen warriors. His horse is surrounded. A spear comes in from the back. Treachery! Taillefer is unhorsed and chopped down. First blood, ladies and gentlemen, to the Saxon English! Trick, but Taillefer has been defeated. So William gives the order to advance. His archers have softened up the shield wall. Now his infantry, his heavy infantry will advance in one huge tidal surge up the hill that must sweep the shield wall away. Pushing, taunting, another trick up his sleeve. He has tested his archers, he has tested his infantry. The vaunted Norman cavalry, heavy men on big horses, armoured, approach up the hill. In they come! In they come! Spurring their horses to crash into the shield wall! Let me see those Norman flags and hear it from Normandy! Right up, they strike the shield wall, sword and lance, but they fail to break through again to soften up the shield wall. A storm of arrows unleashed. The sky will darken with the sheer weight of arrows. The Saxons have very few archers, a few slingshotters to hurl stones in return. The arrows fall like a deadly rain. But archers will not win the battle. Infantry must do this. With that volley, the order is passed. The infantry must surge up the hill again. This time, maximum effort. Break the shield wall. Once again, this time in echelon, the Norman left leading, then the Norman right, and lastly, then the Norman centre, I beg your pardon, and then lastly the Norman right. Here they come, the Bretons on the Norman left, eagerly surging forward, all the way from Brittany. They smash through. Not far behind the heavy infantry of William himself, marched from Normandy in the centre. They are just 20 yards from the Saxon line. And now they too are engaged. And lastly on the northern right, all the way from Flanders and the Kingdom of France, the Franco-Flemish contingent under the Count of Flanders approaches. And in they go! Again, put heart into your chosen side. Cheer for victory! Cheer now! Cheer for victory! Stalemate on Finland Bridge. The Saxons will not break. The Normans cannot break through. Neither side can gain the upper hand. A psychological war, a war of attrition. Wait, what's this? Bretons have broken! Norman soldiers are fleeing! Good Lord, this is disaster for the Norman right! The Norman left shoots me. In the confusion, even I cannot see what is going on. The English are pursuing! Stay in the shield wall! Stay in the shield wall! No, they're advancing! There is a general Norman retreat! I'm throwing his cavalry! He must stop this time! He must give the Bretons time to recover and rally! They surround the English that have advanced out of the shield wall. But it's not enough! William must lead his other cavalry into the battle! William is now closely pressed, leading by example with his red cloak and his banner. He's into the fray himself! Leading by example as any good warrior should, but it puts him in position of maximum danger. In the swirling press, horses, riders, spears, archers. Wait a minute, there is a horse without a rider. The saddle is empty. William's charger is led out. William is on foot. Has he been killed?
England, stand firm. Stand your ground and hold the shield wall. The shield wall holds, we hold. And if we hold, England holds. William the Bastard is a master of trickery. His feigned retreat fooled our left wing, and many brave warriors have fallen, including my own brother. But with God's help, we can still bring an end to this Roman blight of our land. Do not make the same mistake of leaving the shield wall. If we can but hold until nightfall, then reinforcements will come to our aid, and we shall make an end of these invaders once and for all. So stand firm, and the only land we'll give up to William the Bastard will be 6 feet of English earth for his grave!
Wait! Has he been struck? What does William see?
More arrows.
An arrow! He's hit! I saw him stagger!
Oh, my lord.
Godwinson!
Oh, no!
God, Harold has been hit! By the blood of Christ, my archers have earned their pay today.
If King Harold was indeed struck, then the arrow was truly guided by God, your grace, and we must give thanks to him.
Yes, they will be kind enough for that part to be won. Now, I saw him struck in the head, but his armor may have protected him. If he is merely wounded, we must make sure, and quickly, before nightfall is upon us. I need men to finish him off. Rastas! Take Pontier and Givat! Spur your horses up the hill and finish that dog, Harold! And duke them for the man who brings me his head! Signal the others. Throw every man we have into the assault. We'll finish this now!
Disaster for the English. William has seen Harold fall, and now he sends his cavalry to finish the job in case Harold is merely wounded. Harold's personal troops have surged out of the shield wall to surround their fallen liege lord's body, and now all they can do is stand firm and try to fend off the attacks of the Norman cavalry. A sword flashes! A Saxon is cut down! And the fighting man of Wessex banner is captured by the Normans! Normandy!
That was the reenactment of the Battle of Hastings 1066 by the group Sealed Knot. And we're looking at some of the pre-battle scenes of the reenactors. This was filmed over 2 days to obtain 2 different visual perspectives. So here's some more history info. Harold Godwinson was killed near the end of the battle, and the belief that he was killed by an arrow to his eye may be of some debate. But a Norman account of his death says that Harold was lanced and his body dismembered by 4 knights. However, his body was stripped of all badges of honour, and his face couldn't be identified. Harold's widow Edith did identify his body by private marks only known to her. On the grounds that William was a distant cousin to Edward the Confessor, he was promised the throne in 1051. However, on his deathbed, Edward named Godwinson, who was his brother-in-law, as his heir. A great social, political and cultural change followed England as a result of the conquest. The Domesday Book contains the results of a huge survey of land and landholding commissioned by William in 1085, and it's the most complete record of pre-industrial society to survive anywhere in the world. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and do subscribe for more videos. We're just a new channel that's just started, and we surely will have more videos for you to enjoy. And thank you so very much for getting to the end of this video. Thank you for watching.